You're reducing women to be tools for content and engagement.
No, they're reducing themselves to be tools for content. Ain't nobody holding no gun to their head and saying, come on this stream and twerk or be freaky with me. No, they're doing that shit themselves. Accountability. Let's use accountability in this instance.
But
Yo, what it do to it? I'm not want to waste time, so I'm get straight into it. You feel me? Now, today about to be reacting to streaming has a gooner problem. I mean, shit. They just throw hoes all over the internet from that corner to this corner. But let's see what they're talking about to get the audience.
It feels like every time I get tapped into the internet, I'm constantly just seeing extremely lustful content. Content that is clearly geared towards gooners. And let's be honest, in terms of who's mainstream, the primary audience for these streamers are children. It's the new cable television. It's the new daytime programming. Content has replaced what we grew up with. And instead of growing up with, I don't know, Adventure Time, you're growing up with 32-year-old women telling a fresh 18-year-old that it's legal.
Adventure Time W show. A lot of life lessons. Might react to some of those on this channel.
It's cool.
32. Okay. That's how I'm just by my lips. Look me in my eyes.
Well, I seen the cake already, so it already kind of skewed.
Does that even change it?
I mean, it's legal. It's your birthday, so it's still okay.
Nigga, that's demonic. I'm not gonna lie. We gotta keep it real because look, I hate to say it, but if the roles were reversed, we'd be eyeing this. We just had so many people talking about the Lil Tay situation because she turned 18 and immediately after she drops an OnlyFans and all these people are subscribing. That's weird. Like, yeah, it's legal, but morally, like as a grown woman, like this really like a grown woman too. You can tell. Like, this a grown woman, like, and she over here saying it's legal to an 18-year-old. I'll definitely come back to that clip later. But you just had to see this increasingly lustful
double standards, man. Hey.
Is on the rise because teenagers with raging hormones are going to eat it up. And when you add in the parasocial factor, you now have an entire generation addicted to internet dopamine via lustful content. I've been yambling, but you already know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's actually talk about just how lustful content has gotten. Let's start with the succubus herself, Zoe Spencer. And obviously we all know Zoe Spencer was moving wicked a couple months ago. I even made a video on it because I felt like it needed to be said that she was just a weird person. We all seen the clip of her violating someone's boundaries. Once again, she was on her lustful timing and she did this.
Y'all wanna hear my butt clap?
Excuse me, man. I feel violated. Come on, man. Hey, imagine a nigga doing this shit.
No, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna really let you.
Wanna hear my clap? No.
Watch this. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna do it off the camera.
I know it's so easy to look at this and say, hold on, this shorty making a clap. But honestly, I'm just tired, man. I'm not trying to scroll down the timeline and see a streamer clearly baiting their audience with gooner content. It's just low quality clips.
And she knows most of her audience is kids. That's truly sick.
Funny, it's not entertaining, it's just. And if you remember what I was saying earlier, this is the new television for children. And if this is how streamers are gonna go viral, then what about the kids? And that's what this video is gonna be mostly about. Just how lustful the media landscape has gotten and how normalized this is. And big on it being normalized because what do you mean this is her talent? And honestly, beyond just making this normalized for...
If that's the case, I know a lot of talented women that have made it streaming. Bro, what woman don't know how to...
Clearly a young audience. It just puts women in a bad light. I don't know why anyone would want to normalize women, especially women, but you know what, Zoe Spencer's gonna play into it. She's weird like that. And what makes it especially weird is because it's really just that perception and how it puts this type of content on such a pedestal that it almost feels like with how much it's pushed and how much it's created, it's meant to condition the viewer to think the same thing.
It's like grooming at this point. I mean, that might be a stretch, but bro, you're grooming them to be horny. You're grooming them to mature faster than what they're ready for.
Give you prime example, DDG. Currently, he's working on some type of love show or whatever, but he's one of the biggest girl content gimmick spammers. So it's within character. But he started listing sub goals for the show, and I just couldn't help but raise my eyebrows.
Yeah, I think this is good, bro. I think this is good.
You get $1,000 for shaking your ass. Sleep stream with girls. Bring back girl from G League. Bro, This shit is
If
all
we
about
want to change
girls.
it, mind you, this I'm gonna be on stream.
Bald
for
head
24
cut
hours.
by
If
girl.
we want to change something, we can. I think this is solid. I think these first right here, up to 55K, up to 60K, solid. I don't know how I feel about Fear Factor. I don't think that's even worth being at 65K, to be honest.
Obviously, not everything on this list is freaky except for the twerk contest. But let's just keep it real. DDG is a girl content merchant. Like,
Honestly.
flat out. He's always around the shorties. He be on the little freaky stuff. And streaming.
I mean,
is
shit. If it work for him, let it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You feel me? Who are we to knock what he got going on? I ain't gonna lie.
really consumed by teenagers.
If I could do it, I'd do it too.
His content is really just women. So obviously, like, it's gonna rub me the wrong way. And let's just keep it real. Even though all these may not be freaky in general, sleep stream, for instance, you think nothing's gonna happen. And even if nothing were to happen during a sleep stream, I think the general consensus on girl content is that it's bad. Kids are watching. You're reducing women to be tools for content and
True.
engagement.
No,
That is
they're
not
reducing themselves to be tools for content. Ain't nobody hold no gun to their head and saying, come on this stream and twerk or be freaky with me. No, they're doing that shit themselves. Accountability. Let's use accountability in this instance.
But beyond that, it's not even just about how this content lacks creativity. It just feels lazy as shit and degenerate.
But
You've
it's
seen
working.
these streamer dating shows, it's always the same thing. These niggas get LA hoes who are there purely for the clout. They gonna flirt a little bit, look good on camera, and maybe contribute to the freaky content, and that's it. It's very similar
All
to
of
the
STDs
rapper
in
collab
there.
era. At first, everyone was like, it's cool, and the novelty of it at the time made people not really bat an eye, and then they realized that these were just live streamed hangouts. And with this type of content, I'm just waiting for people to realize that some of this stuff is really just live streamed softcore. Now is
Honestly.
the perfect time to talk about workout
Like,
streams.
how often? I ain't mean to. Hold on, my girl, get on my ass.
And I'm a
How
definitely
often do you see if you go to the gym? When do you see some motherfuckers stretching like that in front of the treadmills? Bro, if you gonna take your ass in a corner and stretch,
let me know if I'm tripping, because I definitely could be, but I really feel like this stream is not being watched because people are eager to learn about stretching or working out.
no.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise up and shoot
Oh
it
my
out.
gosh.
What the?
These
My
days you
bad, Joe. I'm gonna get an
two
ad
choices.
blocker when
Buying
I
a
get
new
monetized.
car
Don't worry
or
about
making
it.
the one you got.
But look
run
at this
like
shit.
you.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Close your eyes.
Learn about stretching
Close
or
your
working
eyes.
out.
Listen.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise up and shoot
Oh
it
my
out.
gosh.
Go ahead and sit down on your carriage for a second. You can take off the booty.
Bro,
there
y'all don't
and
see
just
no problem with that.
stretch out your
Literally soft core. Yeah, soft core. I don't know how to say the word if I was getting
figure
demonetized.
workout that feels
Corn.
And
C-O-R-N.
honestly, I feel like it'd be disingenuous to say this is absolutely not Gooner bait. And by the way, this is Lala Batista, and she be around DDG, which I think is very telling. But I don't think it's far off to say Shorty is playing into her strengths, which is being a conventionally attractive
Then,
woman.
bro,
But
don't
at what
fix it.
cost?
Hey.
Making content that appeals to a certain demographic. But you know what? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe niggas are genuinely tuned in to watch these women work out. Maybe. Anyways, sometimes though, the let's just be overt. It's not hidden behind girl content or hidden behind flirting. It's just overt, obvious, and annoying.
No, today. So you wake up, go to sleep, get.
So basically, you're a prostitute.
No, I would say more like.
No, you're basically.
Are you
human?
Are you human? I'm actually not a robot. I'm a robot that only takes dick.
Bro!
I don't see nothing funny about this. I swear I don't.
Bro, this is fucking weird.
Like,
Dick.
Fatherless behavior, by the way.
Yeah, I deposit there. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is horrible. So you got 5 niggas talking to a hoe on stream just to yap about things. That's content. It really don't be sitting right with my spirit. Cause I grew up with niggas like Corey Kenshin. Niggas was gaming. You
I
had
grew up with Flight, Cash. Who else?
Mosh doing skits, but
Smosh.
this is what the kids of the current generation have. They have streamers who are inviting hoes on stream to come and talk freaky for the camera. It's just so degenerate. And you got 5 grown men all here giggling and kikiing about it. And we all know grown men not coming home watching this. And if they are, that's sad. But
No
there was one
bullshit.
final thing I wanted to talk about when it comes to the lust problem, and that's the fact it isn't just impressionable young viewers, it's also younger streamers. So young Dabo has recently turned 18, and to celebrate, Max put him on a date with various women. And now it's time to come back to the clip I told you niggas we was gonna come back to.
32.
Oh, she's
That's
32.
how old am I? Just by my list. Look me in my eyes.
I see the cake already, so it already kind of skews.
Does that even change it?
I mean, it's legal. It's your birthday, so it's legal.
Imagine a nigga saying that. Bro, what?
Anyways, like, what do you provide for the table? Like, what do you provide?
And you know, I do be
Grown ass woman, by the way.
comments with people asking me why I don't mess with Max, and it's just things like this I can't get down with. I don't think you should be putting freshly 18-year-old boys on dates with grown women, especially not
weird.
grown LA hoes who do anything for content. Because I'm always gonna ask, what do these grown women have in common with these young men? And I guaranteed if this was swapped, people would begin to understand that this is crazy. What makes it worse is that it wasn't just Max who put Dabo around these grown women, it was also Reggie.
Hold on. Listen. Fine gonna come up here. Cut that out. Cut all that random out. Cut all that random shit out. Fine shit finna pull up. They dick too.
Come on, let's put that ass on him. Fuck.
You ain't got shit to say, bro.
Play the song.
Tweak it again.
Like, bro, nigga just hired strippers to come throw ass on the. I guess you can say 18, but dude turned 18 2 hours ago. Nah, that's weird, girl. I get the idea, I get the concept that you want to put on your man.
I'm pretty sure at the time of this clip, Dabo wasn't even 18, he was 17. So these grown women who had no qualms about his age were just all on his body despite how uncomfortable he was looking. And this is
Hey
where the
man, money is the universal language.
it's a
Don't forget
little
that.
different. Because the only time people find issue with content like this is under very specific circumstances, which would be the inverse of it, as in, hey, what if this was a girl in the scenario instead of a boy? Because if it was a grown man making a young girl uncomfortable, there is going to be outrage, and that's the issue. It needs to be consistent. We shouldn't overlook stuff like this just because Dabo's a guy, and this double standard is what keeps people from recognizing that this type of content is bad, even when it doesn't fit a specific mold. And now I kind of want to just give my thoughts on why Reggie and Max were comfortable getting these grown women to interact with Dabo, and the short answer is
Money.
It's a curse. Young black men are often perceived as older or capable of handling mature topics and subjects, so oftentimes they're growing up too fast or they're being exposed to graphic material. In other words, it's normal to have black boys around these predatory older women because they can handle it. So while I dislike that niggas did this, I can understand where it comes from and how, generally speaking, that is a curse that plagues the black community. But it's all connected, because let's be honest, you normalize lust and now you're not even batting an eye at the little stuff. But that's just how I feel, and if you enjoyed,
Nah, nigga, that shit beyond weird. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Is it weird to have a freshly 18-year-old, same day, same hour, around a bunch of grown women, 30 plus, 20, even 25 plus? I feel like people should date within their age range. But hey, that's just me. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below, and I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.